Let's check in with our friends over at Market Square for SA Live.
How'd I do with the taking the glove off there?
Pretty good. I mean, I definitely thought that was super fashionable. Seems like you've done it before, right?
I mean, nothing a little Crisco and some fishing line couldn't fix.
Oh, we're seeing a big yes.
Ted, so, okay. All right. We have an interesting question today, and it's those things. You having fun over there?
That makes it more interesting.
Those things that, as a man, that other men do that you really don't like, or for
like if you're a guy,
girls. Yeah, if you're a guy.
Stuff that other guys do that, maybe you don't do. You don't really
something
like.
that other women do that you're just like, no, please
you're
don't
just like,
do that.
nah.
What do you say, Sarah?
I mean, that changes the question up a little bit for me. I would have to say, regardless of whether you're a guy or a gal, when somebody cuts me off on the roadways and it gets extreme anger because I was somehow in their way, that's what gets me upset.
Yeah.
Something tells me this is going to go pet peeve route.
I have a feeling too.
I mean, I think that women can be judgy, you know?
Yeah. Judgy-wedgy.
I don't like the judginess.
No.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about each other's outfits and all that kind of stuff.
What's always funny is watching
Especially
another
not
woman
today for me. Please don't judge me.
do the check out the woman, and it's always this.
Yeah, the up-down. That is never
it's
a
an
good
up, down,
sign.
up, or whatever. Yeah.
Never a good sign there.
Nope.
Tim?
I don't care
follow
who
that.
it is, whistling drives me nuts.
Whistling? Okay, so
And it ought to be banned in the newsroom.
I sit
I'm going
next
out
to
on a
him in
limb
the
there.
newsroom, and I can't whistle, so you're in the clear.
Headphones go on every time.
I whistle every Sunday morning, so I think
No,
something
you
is a
don't.
little bit
I've never
passive
heard you. I've
You
never
guys
heard you
work that
whistle.
out over there. So thanks very much. We'll take it from here. So what are those things? For other guys, it's when they come up and, you know, I'm a toucher, I'm a hugger, I take after my mother and all that stuff. But when, you know, somebody you don't know that well, they're like, hey, how are you? Oh, it's good to see you, man. I'm like, I don't know you that well, you know? If it's a really good friend of mine, I hug him and everything. But
Right.
how about you with the gals?
Well, I mean, I know a lot of gals like to buy shoes all the time. I don't do that.
Okay.
I'm not a shoe person.
Really?
So, and I know a lot of my friends are. I'm just not. So that's something other women like to do, or that I just don't.
You're like, okay, have at it.
Yeah, have at it. So let us know what you don't like that other men or women do per your gender at SA Live KSAT, and we'll air some of those later on in the show. All right, are you ready to boogie with some boots and boas?
They are known for putting the bear in Bear County through the art of burlesque. Orchid and Suki are here, stars and garters burlesque. Ladies, take it away.
We've sassied up the show today in a good way. Do not worry. Do not fret. Okay. You guys have an upcoming disco themed show. Tell us a little bit about it.
We do. We're having That Disco Show! Exclamation points. October 7th. We're going to do 2 shows, 8 p.m., 10 p.m. at Brick at Blue Star.
Okay.
And this is our 10th season.
Now, about burlesque,
Yes.
because that goes way, way back.
Way
into
back.
even
Definitely.
old vaudevillian days and
Yes.
everything.
Yeah.
And it's not what you immediately think it is. It's the typical tease, right?
Yeah, it's about the tease. So burlesque has always been about social commentary and comedy and theater, and it's about the tease. So what we present is a traditional style of burlesque. So it's all about the tease and the costuming and the character, the event, the music choice. So you're really going to see a performance art.
And speaking of performance art, I mean, burlesque it's not just about dance. This is about a positive body image as well that you're trying to get across.
We are 100% about that. So within our troupe, we like to show different body types, different choices in style and music. And we really want to be a safe place for people to come and see a little bit of themselves on stage and find something that maybe they're insecure about, that then they can identify with one of our dancers and say, well, look, they've overcome that and they're happy. So let me try to find that within myself as well.
Because you said in the audience are sometimes moms and daughters, grandmas.
Definitely. We do. We get a lot of multi-generational. We have a lot of moms that bring their older teen daughters in to kind of show them that there's more out there besides these airbrush magazine images.
A lot of women love to
A lot of girls' nights. We get a lot of dates. We have a lot of
birthdays.
Senior citizens.
Yes.
That come out and see us. So our shows, you know, for this show, we're encouraging people to dress up disco. But, you know, if you don't want to do that, we are a theatrical show. So, you know, it's like going to the Majestic. Just put on your best stuff. You can grab something to eat before and just have a good time with us. We have games during our show. We bring the audience up. If you have a birthday or an anniversary that you'd like us to shout out, just send me an email before and I'll write it into the script and we'll take care of everybody. So
some of the techniques.
Yes. Okay, so when you bring people up on stage, do they get to participate because I put these gloves on?
Yes. We change it up every time. We have a special boa.
Do you have larger size gloves?
Oh, here we go.
Well, you know, burlesque is universal, so it's gonna work.
Boa's coming in. Oh, all right. Oh, uh-oh. Here we go.
So these are these are
like real feathers.
industrial.
Oh, yes, these are turkey.
They lived a good life.
Yeah.
They lived a good life. So.
They still live a good life.
Yeah.
Carry them around town.
So how do we start? We'll let y'all.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, let me get
We'll
the
kinda
glove on
stagger
here.
here.
So
Let's see.
Okay. All right.
Guys, all loose. Get a little loose. Shake it out a little bit.
Shake it out.
Yeah, shake it out a
The
little bit.
first thing you want to do
hoping
is
my wife
strike
doesn't
a
have a TV
pose
at
for
work
your
right now.
audience.
Okay.
So have your arms out. Give them a confident look. You're going to walk in a little personal circle so they can get the full picture. Oh, there you go.
Fiona, very confident.
Wait.
All right,
got
we're
the
going to
audience.
strike out first. Disco pose.
We have an audience outside.
And bounce. Give a little wink.
disco.
Switch sides so everybody can see you. Want to
Okay.
make everybody feel included.
Elder, put your phone away, please.
And now you're going to take the boa off. Going to lean it forward. Give us a little shake.
Shake,
Okay.
Take it away.
And don't forget to
Shake it
facial,
forward.
Mike. You gotta
And
Really
go
feel
ahead
it,
and
really
drape
feel
it
it.
around your neck and make sure they can enjoy the view. You're going to turn to one side. Show them your glove.
Hang
Would you like this glove to come off?
If I can get it off.
You're going to grab it by the edge.
Oh, you need some help there?
There.
And you're going to tug. And if it's difficult to take it
burlesque.
off, you're going to tug a little harder.
Okay.
And then you're going to pull your glove off. Perfect. You're going to show them the
Now
glove.
you show it. Now you show it.
Now I show it.
And then you're going to drop it.
Thank
You do have
very
one
much,
more
Fiona.
glove, so you gotta face forward and give them something different. Cover your face. Oh, no photos. Cover your face. And then take
it's
your
like
other
moving.
glove off. You're gonna bring your free hand across.
We don't
You're
have-
gonna pull across the front. Tug it off. Give them another little shake.
Also,
Roll it out. Toss your glove and give them your final pose.
for the show, you said you have a some giveaway of tickets,
We
correct? on
do
your
have
website?
a giveaway, yes. So if you
well
visit
done.
us on Facebook at Stars and
thank
Garters
you.
Burlesque, you can find our most recent posts, which have your beautiful faces in it with us. Just look for the picture of all of us on there, and there's a link to enter.
And of course, the show is coming up on October the 7th, 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. at Brick at Blue Star. And for ticket information, and you can add, there's a link to their website on our website at SALive.com and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.
You know, I'm kind of covered in feathers like a chicken.
You are. Boy, that's a segue. You go with that one there.
It's been a staple in South Texas for a long time, and we may just have found the latest mecca for chicken and waffles.
David Elder takes us to the latest hotspot. And like he said, the line is going around the block. Take a look.
Hey, it's David Elder with SA Live. Well, I'm out here at the South Chicken and Waffles, and let me tell you what, they don't call it chicken and waffles for nothing. You can see that it's on their menu. This is the red velvet version of what they got, and their food is fantastic. We're going to take you inside the kitchen, talk to some of the guests that come out here to show you what it's like when you come out here to the South Chicken and Waffles.
The South Chicken and Waffles is bringing classic Southern soul food to the west side of San Antonio.
Our recipes come from various regions of the South.
Their menu is stacked with traditional Southern favorites offering something for everyone. And all their food? Yeah, it tastes amazing.
Yo, this chicken and waffle is delicious.
The restaurant opened only 3.5 weeks ago, but it's already become a popular weekend brunch spot.
It was very good. I love the atmosphere. I love the contemporary feel.
Who are you most excited to get out here?
The chicken and waffles.
The oxtail and fried catfish plates are served with Southern-style stone ground grits.
That's good, though. First up, we're gonna be trying out today is their oxtail and grits. It's just falling off the bone. All this dish, this is their fried catfish. She's got that nice grilled lemon wedge on top, and of course the bed of grits on the bottom. Nice and crunchy.
But their chicken and waffles are in their name for a reason. Their chicken is hand-breaded and fried and served with one wing and one thigh.
Can't tell you the secret on the chicken. The chicken is seasoned with love, I can tell you that.
You have the option of getting a red velvet waffle or a traditional Belgian waffle.
It's in the name, so you know they gotta be making it great out here. This is the chicken and waffles. This is the red velvet chicken and waffles. And just, we're gonna pour some syrup just right over that like that. That's the bite you want. Fried chicken, red velvet waffle.
The kitchen's even serving up the classic Southern dish, shrimp and grits.
I want to try the shrimp and grits.
Their food will keep you coming back, and the environment will keep you feeling good while you're there.
This has been fabulous. We'll definitely come back again.
We kind of call it a Sunday fun day.
They have a DJ that spins up hits while you sip on mimosas and watch your favorite sports game.
Once again, we want to thank everybody for coming out to the official grand opening of the South Chicken and Waffles.
And you know you can't come out to a good Southern restaurant without getting some delicious ice-cold Kool-Aid. Look at that, grape, you got the red flavor. So San Antonio, you're looking for a great place with some delicious Southern-style food, you gotta come check out the South Chicken and Waffles. They've only been open for a few weeks, but their food is fantastic, great reviews.
For SA Live, I'm David Eldon.
You know my favorite part about you eating your way through San Antonio is when you bring it here for us.
That's right, look at that. Oh my goodness. I've always wondered, where did the combination of chicken and waffles come from? It's two absolutely wonderful foods, and why not put them together?
That's right. And you know, it's a Southern delicacy, and they're serving up over there at the South Chicken and Waffles. And they don't just have the three items that we have here. Of course, you got the red velvet, the Belgian waffle, and the catfish and grits. They also have eggs Benedict. They have their like their Southern gumbo that they got out there. I mean, just a great variety of items. And of course, they also have mimosas and everything for brunch on Sundays. But you know, you just
you said the oxtail.
The oxtail falls off. Oh my gosh! No, it falls off the bone.
And gumbo.
And gumbo.
And all sorts of goodies.
All sorts of good. And they even got the shrimp and grits. If you like the shrimp and grits, I know you like chicken and waffles. You got that too. But
oh yeah,
it's really good.
And red velvet waffles.
Okay, you gotta go out there.
Okay. I was going to ask you a question, but you've got your mouth full right now. So
it's really, I can't pass it up. It's right here.
Oh, delicious! Thank you very, very much, David. Wonderful. All right, coming up, more food. Pumpkin spice sweets and DIY pumpkin planters, pardon me. We are getting crafty with local mom and baker Savannah Ashley. That's next.
And later, it's a recipe that will score a major touchdown with your friends and family. Frito pie lathered in chili and a healthy kids version you're going to love.
Fall is here. At least that's what it says on the calendar. It'll feel more like it this weekend. And if you want to get into the feel of fall and the taste of fall, Savannah Ashley, owner of, we're going to call it Fall Sweet Treats.
We'll call it Fall Sweet Treats today.
Okay. And you've got not only a nice little sweet treat, but a good decorating idea.
Yes, perfect for anybody who doesn't want to do the scary.
These perfect little, nothing's better than just finger food. Instead of a whole big piece of pie, just a little something that you can grab, and they look fairly simple to make.
Yes, they're little mini pumpkin pies, but they're actually cookies. Oh. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to follow our directions on our cookie bag.
So that's sugar cookie dough.
Sugar cookie dough. Going to go ahead and mix all that up. You thought it was pie crust?
Yes.
We're going to go ahead and take our sugar cookie dough.
So, and just about the size, a little smaller than a
about
golf
2
ball?
inches.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then roll it out and just mush it down in?
Flash it flat. You can flatten it on your hands.
Flatten it on my hands?
Put it on there. Make sure you spray some Pam on so that it doesn't stick on the pan.
And then we're just going to put them down in the bottom of the pan.
Put your thumb in there. Get a little. There you go.
Okay.
Here you go. It's another one.
And we pop another one in here. And once again, this is a nice little thing that the kids can do too.
And it makes your house smell great.
Oh yeah, anytime you do that. So those go down in there, and this would be normally just, like you said, a regular sugar cookie, but then we've got the filling to go with it.
Yes, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a can of pumpkin, not pumpkin mix, pumpkin. We're gonna do that with 4 ounces.
Okay, so this is just the plain pumpkin.
Plain pumpkin. We don't want pumpkin pie mix. 4 ounces of cream cheese, a half a cup of sugar, and about 2 pinches of pumpkin pie spice.
All right.
We're gonna mix all that up. And we're gonna put about just a spoon, a small spoon.
And this is all you have to do?
That's it. Just like that.
Not too much?
No.
So just daub that in there, and then these go into
The
what
oven,
kind of an oven?
350 for about 8 to 12 minutes.
So
they're
it
gonna
takes
brown
about as long
up.
to cook as cookies do, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely.
Needless to say, it's cookie dough, so, all right. And then when they come out, and so the cookie dough is going to come up and make like a little pie shape.
Yes,
around
and then
it.
you're gonna go ahead and top that off with some cream cheese.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So cream cheese in it and also on it.
On it. Cream cheese, buttercream, I'm sorry.
Oh, this is buttercream.
Buttercream. Cream cheese,
okay.
buttercream.
And a great little tip, of course, if you don't have one of the little piping bags, you take a little Ziploc bag.
Cut it at the corner.
Cut the corner, and you've got the perfect little, here we go, and go just like that.
So you don't have to wait for your favorite restaurant for their pumpkin pie. You just go ahead and make it at home.
Which you said October 3rd.
October 3rd, Bill Miller's will be getting their pumpkin pie, and they taste
Okay, that's fantastic.
so good.
Because I love sugar cookies anyway for Christmas too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and to go with that, the pumpkin pie cookies, a nice little decorating tip. And this is one of those things that looks so great, but is so simple.
So you're going to take your average pumpkin, regular pumpkin trick-or-treat bag, bucket, I'm sorry.
The thing you get at Michael's, Hobby Lobby.
Walmart, yeah, absolutely. And then you're going to go ahead and get a can of spray. Please make sure that it says plastic.
Yeah, okay. It does have to be the plastic
Yes,
stuff, so
has to be
because
all
otherwise
plastic.
it won't stick.
It won't stick at all.
And we're not going to do it in here, obviously, but just give it a good spray. Just one coat would do it.
One coat, 2 coats is good as well. I went a little fun with this one. I got the hammered look.
Okay, so you get this nice
And that's
look right there.
Set them on your stoop.
And if you wanted to, I assume you could take some masking tape and cover up the eyes and the mouth.
Well, with this one we didn't. We went ahead and covered the whole thing. And with this one right here, we did tape up the eyes and the mouth, and then we did take it off.
Okay. Well, and what would be neat though is to do both of them. You could have a nice little mix.
Oh, absolutely. That does look good.
That's fantastic.
And super easy.
And just some nice little dried flowers in there, or if you wanted to, I mean, you could fill them up with.
And my suggestion, if you want to do real flowers, make sure you do drill the hole at the bottom.
Poke the hole in the bottom and stuff it with something. So, okay, some fantastic ideas. And if you'd like more information on this, just go to SALive.com and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. Savannah, thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right, coming up, set the mood with the perfect lighting for your home. And get this, it's all controlled by your phone or your computer. And a special performance from the Guadalupe Dance Company, where you can catch this colorful performance a little bit later on. Stay with us.
Thursday.
Imagine changing the entire look of a room with a swipe of an iPad. Yes, you can. And joining me right now is Alex Perez and Tim Little with Texas Luxury Interiors to tell you how. Thanks so much for being here, you guys.
It's our pleasure.
This is such a cool room, and you guys are behind it all. Talk to me about LED lighting and how it can completely change the look of a room day to day, hour to hour.
From a concept of design, lighting itself is what creates the drama. It's what takes it from being a dull and drab space to creating shadows and depth and softness. So whether it's a regular light bulb or something as unique as an LED Wi-Fi enabled light bulb that we're going to show you, it enables you to take the very simplest and plainest of spaces and turn it into something that is magic.
One thing that people don't realize is so important is the exact type of color you are using.
Oh, extremely important.
Right.
It's the difference in seeing yourself in a soft glow of light and seeing yourself laying in a hospital bed. An LED bulb, there is a spectrum of lumens. It goes from 2700 to 5000. 5000 is a blue colored light, and it will show all the undertones in your skin, and it's very harsh. If you go between 2700 and 3000, you're going to get a warm, soft glow. It's what's reminiscent of an incandescent traditional light bulb.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So just looking for that alone can make that difference.
3,000 is your mark.
That's what you need to remember.
We're actually utilizing an iPad and a software program that comes with this particular product that we're using. It actually has scenes that you can select from and actually start to modify. You can customize it using either photographs or your literally individually controlling each bulb. Basically, it's just a matter of touch and go. It's pretty straightforward.
And the change with just using color is incredible as far as the mood in the room.
Oh, completely.
There's Fiesta, which is basically for an event or a party. Pretty in pink, let's say a birthday party for a little girl. You can also do, of course, Shamrock, which is my favorite. It's all green. So the opportunities are endless, and of course, coming up very shortly is, we call it Boo Halloween.
Halloween, yes, instant like that. Your home will be the Party Central house. So what types of fixtures are available with this type of lighting?
There's a variety available. There's something as simple as a 60 watt or 60 watt equivalent. These are actually LEDs are only about 6 watts, which makes them incredibly highly energy efficient. You just can't compare the ability of what you can do with these bulbs than a traditional incandescent bulb. But if you want something really dramatic, they can definitely contact somebody, a professional, that can help you organize it and really program it into something that's easy and fun to use.
So what types of fixtures are available?
There's a simple bulb like an LED. There's also, of course, spotlights and reflectors and a variety of things. There's also, you'll see underneath the sofa over here, we actually have a string of LED lights. So there's a variety of possibilities. There's even LEDs with speakers built into them, microphones, so you actually play your Bluetooth device directly into it. Yeah. So the capabilities of the technology, again, all these Wi-Fi enabled devices, it just makes it amazing.
For more information on Texas luxury interiors, go ahead, let them come in and light up your world in a big way. Just call 210-901-8951. That's 901-8951, or head to txluxuryinteriors.com. All right, earlier we asked you, what is it that you don't like that other people of your gender do? Lou says, I hate when I see guys eating, but they don't take their hats off. Keep them coming at SA Live KSAT. And the Guadalupe Dance Company is here with a bright and colorful performance. Stay with us.
Who do you?
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, the Guadalupe Dance Company was founded in 1991, and they specialize in teaching folklorico and flamenco to ages 4 and up.
And they have been featured numerous times on the national level and are one of the most unique among the nation's dance ensembles.
You can catch this colorful performance live at their Celebrando Tradiciones event this Saturday, September 30th at 8 p.m. and Sunday, October 1st at 3 p.m. at the Guadalupe Theater. For ticket information, just head to SALive.com and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. Take it away.
ojos de papel volando, negrita de mis pesares, ojos de papel volando, a todos diles que sí, pero no les digas cuando así me dijiste a mí, por eso vivo penando.
They are always so wonderful to watch. Once again, you can catch the Guadalupe Dance Company live at their Celebrando Tradiciones event this Saturday, September 30th at 8 p.m. and Sunday, October 1st at 3 p.m. at the Guadalupe Theater. For ticket information, visit SALive.com and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. All right, coming up, we are beefing up your Sunday watch party with a very loaded Frito pie recipe. Oh, and it's good. Stay with us.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, football season is here, and we're getting you ready for the big game with some touchdown-worthy recipes the entire family can enjoy.
Where'd you get a spoon?
Here. This is for you. There you go. I know you want here. That's your spoon now.
Oh, that's tasty. Shailene McNeil is here from Beef Lovin' Texas, and this is. We've been talking about this, and the way you're serving it and everything is just fantastic. And good old Frito pie.
Oh, it just doesn't get any better. Texas, Friday night football, and beefy chili pie. I mean, everything great about Texas.
And this is a healthier recipe.
Yeah, we're doing it guilt-free.
But you can't tell with the taste.
I know.
We can sneak in a little bit there.
All right, so we're browning up some good ground beef.
We love cooking in the Dutch oven because you've got that heavy pot, so we've got some good ground beef going. Okay. And then we're going to add in some browned onions. I went ahead and did those ahead of time, but normally you can take the beef out of the pot, brown up your onions, and then put your beef back in.
Okay, and that's lean beef, right?
Or even just brown up the onion first and stick the beef in there, something like that? Okay.
One thing that's really nice about browning up your lean ground beef first is that you don't want to get it stewy. You don't want a lot of moisture. So you like having that good browning flavor. So that's great. Just add that in there.
Okay.
We're gonna add the dry ingredients first because that's gonna flavor the beef. So let's go ahead and do that.
That's interesting. You just can't pile it all in. You do the dry first.
We like adding the dry first and just getting that seasoning around the ground beef. You're adding a little comino.
Whole thing?
Yep. Add it in.
All right.
Chili powder, key ingredient for great chili there. A little fresh garlic. You can use that spoon if you need to. Some cayenne and salt. And while you're adding those, I want to tell you a little bit about the ground beef that you're using because we use 90% lean ground beef. That's a neat little nutritious hack that you can do. You'll never notice the difference in the flavor, but you got a little bit less fat and still all that great protein that's going to give this some good staying power. Then we're going to add in some green chilies and diced tomatoes. A little bit of tomato sauce, so you're just dumping in. Can't get any easier than that.
All right.
And then your favorite Texas beer, just a bottle of your favorite Texas beer. We're using this one here, you kind of pour it in.
And if you want to use light beer, I guess you can.
You totally can, you can. And that's going to
just
add your moisture and simmer. Simmering is where the secret is, really. So we're gonna simmer this for about an hour. And then when that simmering is done, you're going to come back and you're going to add in a little bit of masa or cornmeal if you want, because that's what gives it that hearty, authentic, delicious chili flavor.
Now, Shailene, you're with Beef Loving Texans. Is there any other kind of Texan?
I think all Beef Loving Texans. You know, and at beeflovingtexans.com, you can find all kinds of great ways to enjoy beef in Texas with real Texas-style recipes. So sure, check it out. So you can take this, cook it at home, bring it to the tailgate in a slow cooker. You could do this, you know, from scratch in your slow cooker here.
Okay.
And then we're going to serve up these fun Frito pies. So just grab those, Fiona, if you want to help me out. I like slicing them long ways. Some people like crunching up their Fritos. Not so much for me because I like them chunky.
Okay.
You're going to add in some great guilt-free, delicious chili, only about 200 calories.
Oh, love that.
And then top it off with any of your favorite toppers, you know, some sour cream and cheese. While you're doing that, I want to show you too, we've got these goldfish that I picked up. It's a smaller little portion, and Mike, if you want to cut that off, you can slice off the top, and you can do something for kids that way, make it kind of fun for them.
And goldfish are a good snack for kids, and a little bit healthier than maybe Fritos,
a little bit of a snack,
right?
maybe a little bit less calories, just something different for the kids if they want to keep it interesting. And there you go. You've got a delicious meal. You know, they call them walking tacos. I love that, too.
And the thing about this, it's like eating out of the pot. It just tastes better, you know, eating out of a Fritos bag. And you can get, you know, those big bags of all the Fritos and just have everybody, you know, loaded up like this.
Oh, it's so
no
fun.
cleanup, anything.
Yep, if you're watching your calories and you want to do a little bit lower carb version, just put them in a cup and you can carry it around. It's very portable and easy, so that's an easy way to do it as well.
All right, I love it. Great stuff from Shailene McNeil from Beef Loving Texans. For more information on them, just head to our website, SALive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.
I love eating out of the bag like this. This is so fun. Yeah.
It does. It just makes it fun.
All right, tomorrow on SA Live is the season for dark screams and scares. David Elder takes you inside the 13th floor. Will you make it out in one piece? Has anyone seen David? We don't know. We'll find out tomorrow at 1. Stay with us.
Difficult sitting for long periods of time or standing for long periods of time, especially at the end of the day where you feel some leg pain and even fatigue. You could be suffering from varicose veins and not even know it. We're here at Medical Vein Clinic where they have the answers for you, and Dr. John Hogg, president and physician, joins me. The quality of care here is what sets you guys apart, and you notice it the moment you walk through the door.
Thank you. Well, that's what we want. You know, our patients, we treat them like family, and we wanted, first of all, to come up easy access, easy to get in, but I kept seeing patients that ended up being, it was my mother-in-law, it was my other half, it was people working in my office, you know, that share and say, Dr. Hogg, I have something I want to share with you. Do you mind if I ask you a personal question? They'd show me an ulcer on their leg, and they'd say, I think it's from this big varicose vein, but they're all around us, and people suffer from this. It's one of the things that creeps up on you slowly. I think that, you know, if you have a cold or you go to the doctor right away or you're in an accident, but something that is gradual over years, you often ignore and you think you're just getting old and your legs are tired at the end of the day. You can't wait to get home and prop up your feet. Can't cook supper anymore because you can't stand at the end of the day. Those are the people we want to help, and we can treat those and get them back to a better quality of life.
Dr. Josue Medina joins me, and tell folks, what are some signs and symptoms of vein problems?
Signs and symptoms, they can range from real mild symptoms to severe symptoms. Initially, most patients will see maybe some varicose veins starting to come out on their legs. Some patients will have aching, pain, burning, tingling sensations. They might even notice color changes as the symptoms get worse and signs do. They might even have ulceration, which is what we want to try to avoid.
What are some risk factors for varicose veins?
Some of the more common ones are hereditary. If your parents have varicose veins, you're more likely to have them. Other things is lifestyle, prolonged sitting, prolonged standing. Other things is gender. Females tend to have this more than men.
So for someone who has varicose veins, let's talk about treatment.
So initially, if you see varicose veins and you're starting to notice some of these symptoms, what we do here at Medical Vein Clinic is we first do a physical exam from head to toe and put everything as a whole with the patient, not just veins. Once we figure out they do have what looks like venous insufficiency, we'll order an ultrasound where we do look at the veins and look at the deep system, look at the superficial veins, and look for problem with the valves and the direction of blood flow in the veins.
So what can be done to prevent it for someone who sits all day or stands a lot?
Well, one thing you can do is if you're at a desk job and you're just constantly sitting all day, you can, do calf raises. What I tell patients to do is kind of pump your calves like this. Another thing is, I, for example, wear compression socks. These compression socks kind of have a graduated compression where it's tighter at the ankle and it sort of decreases in compression as you go up towards the knee.
So is it covered by insurance?
Yes. If this is medically necessary, most insurances will cover procedures. It's more cost effective, I guess, for an insurance to treat the disease while it's in its early stages and wait till they have ulcers and chronic problems.
And if you've noticed that maybe you're suffering from varicose veins, they can come in here, right?
That's right. If you are having symptoms, please come and see us. We'll do a free screening through the end of the year.
All right, for more information on Medical Vein Clinic, just call 622-8000, 622-8000, or head to medicalveinclinic.com.
After.
All right. Earlier, yes, we asked you, what is it that you don't like that someone of your gender does? Okay, so if you're a guy, you don't like something other guys do. Michael says, I hate it when someone is unable to give you a strong, firm handshake. Tells you a lot about your character and who you are. So yeah, you just don't like too much.
Well, no, I mean, no.
Like
If somebody,
handshake, the
like,
hug,
like they said, the dead fish or something like that. But then also when somebody tries to grind your knuckles off too, you know, it's like a vice. Maria says, annoying people who chew with their mouths open, food or gum, it gets on my nerves.
Yeah, that just turned into pet peeves. Tell us your grievances. All right.
Tomorrow on SA Live, David heads to one of the scariest places in SA, and it is not our studio. It's the 13th floor. Will he make it out?
And say bye to dry and hello to beautiful skin. A recipe to help you get that glow you've always wanted. That's all tomorrow at 1.
I see blueberries and avocados. That's a facial?
Oh, my. Yes.
Really?
Yeah. It's stuff that you can use at home.
I thought it was breakfast.
No. If you have it for breakfast, it can double for your face.
That's a good idea. Maybe take a bite and